Hey folks, welcome to the show. Get ready. It's time to eat. Hey, hello everybody, and tonight we're going to do a quick stir fry. This amazing little recipe. I just grabbed all the vegetables I had in the fridge, a little can of chicken, some seasonings, olive oil, butter, that kind of stuff. Let me get this stuff chopped up, show you what I'm going to do. Okay folks, so here we go. I got this all chopped up, and we're going to go ahead and add some olive oil to our pan here. It's medium-high heat. Well, that's probably a little too much more than you need, but we're going to let that warm up a second. Medium-high heat. Once I get these vegetables in, we're going to kick it up a little bit. Towards the end, I might even kick it up to high. We're going to get that pretty hot. And I'm going to start with the hardest vegetables first. Carrots, cauliflower, radishes, that kind of stuff. That's going to go in the pan first. We're going to give it a few minutes before we add everything else. Going to give this another minute. Let it warm up a little bit more, and we'll get frying. Alright folks, once that pan starts to sizzle, let's go ahead and get these carrots and some of the harder stuff in there. Cauliflower, radishes, I'm going to throw in, the cauliflower, carrots. Yeah, I might hold off on the cauliflower. I apologize. I'm trying to do too many things at once, but we're going to do the celery, cauliflower, carrots, and radishes first. I cut up some asparagus as well. That's going to go in because that's a little tough. And there we go. We're going to start with that. Stir this up a little bit. Get it in that oil. Get it frying. You want it medium high. You want it sizzling. Okay, and we're going to let this render down a little bit, just kind of soften these up slightly. When you do a stir fry, you want a fast cook. If you've ever seen the Chinese restaurants with the wok, they have that steaming hot. Hot as they can get it. They throw them in there and it's really fast within a few minutes. This doesn't take long at all. Several minutes and you're done. Alright, now when you're cooking this, you want to keep stirring it quickly. Now I'm going to put some seasonings in there to get started. A little sea salt. It doesn't matter, you can use whatever you want. I like the sea salts. I like this Lawry's. It gives it a little just different seasoned type of salt. I don't put too much. Otherwise it'll just be too much sodium. I got this McCormick's chicken. That's got some herbs and garlic and stuff in it, which is good. So we're going to go ahead with that. Let this cook another minute or two. Just stir it real quick. Alright folks, I'm going to add a little bit of chicken. I like, we've got some canned chicken breast. I'm going to get that seasoned up a little bit. We're going to get that started. A little sea salt, and obviously I'm going to use the McCormick's Montreal chicken. We're going to go ahead and throw that in here. I like the chicken a little crispy, so I'm throwing it in now. And we'll just mix that up with all the vegetables. Alright, very good. Alright folks, I'm going to chop these mushrooms up. I don't know if you've noticed, but most of the items I'm putting in there, I chop them up pretty small. Especially the harder items. It takes them a while to soften up. But the mushrooms are already soft, so I leave them a little larger. We're going to put them in last. But what I'm going to do right now while I'm chopping this up, we're going to get the broccoli in there, and here's some Brussels sprouts. I'll just get those in there and give them a quick toss. Everything's ready to toss. Just keep stirring it fast. Now I'm going to kick the heat up a little more. Okay, get these mushrooms chopped up. And that'll be the last thing to go in. All right, good deal. Okay, it's going pretty well. Turn that heat up a little bit. Let it get a real hot sizzle. Start to darken the outside of these vegetables and that chicken. One thing I'm going to add, I'm going to get some pepper in here. Now if you like your vegetables a little bit crunchy, like on the fresher side, turn up the heat hotter, just cook it faster and pull them off faster. The longer you go, the softer everything gets. I've now got it on high. Can you get these mushrooms in? We're just a few minutes away from being done. If you're in a bigger hurry, you can just throw everything in all at once. Kick it on high and just keep stirring. I'm going to add just a smidge more oil. A little more salt. Okay, let's let this go another minute or so. And then I'm going to add the secret ingredients. Alright folks, so this thing is just about done. Now here comes the secret ingredient, or ingredients. We're going to put some butter in there. Don't use margarine, butter. Be liberal about it, just like that. That should be enough. Like 4 or 5 of those pads that they have at the restaurant type of thing. Just get that in there, stir it around. I might go another, a little bit more. You want it to get everything wet. Not soaking wet, but you want it to be covering everything. And you can tell as it melts, you can see it getting shinier and wetter. Alright, then, now that that's done, just one more stir before I put the last thing in here. Teriyaki sauce. Not a lot, just sprinkle it on a little bit. Stir it up really quick. Do that about 30, 40 seconds and done. All right, that should do it. That's simple, smells amazing. Shut off the heat, pull it off, put it aside, and let's serve this up. Now go ahead and serve it up, folks. Now I'm just going to eat this the way it is. Now if you want, you can make some rice or some noodles or something like that and put it on there. I try to stay away from the carbs. So I just eat the vegetables and the meat. And that's it. That's how you do a stir fry. Give it a shot. Don't worry about it. Easy. 10 minutes. Start to finish. And remember, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great night.